and welcome back to Jon Sheppard Fitness. Before we start this video, I have finally got my resistance bands. If you have been following me for a while, you know I've been waiting for these for a month and they're finally here. So tomorrow's video will be the start of a whole week of workouts with these things. Today's video is about what you should be doing at this timing period. Should you be bulking, cutting, or maintaining? And obviously this is a subject that is quite important for me. Obviously, if you've been following me for a long time, I was 8 weeks out from competing at Bodypower, and then obviously the coronavirus hit and it all stopped. So I had to stop prep. I couldn't work out because obviously the gyms had closed. So I'll be telling you about which one I'm doing at the moment, and also I'm going to be telling you the plus points and the negative points of each diet, as you could call it, and which one I would suggest you do while the lockdown is on. First of all, bulking. What are the good points about bulking at this time? Well, you're going to get your food in. One thing what we're going to struggle with at the moment is keeping muscle mass, because we haven't got the weights we're lifting, we haven't got the equipment to keep our muscles active. We've only got limited weights, unless you're lucky and have a home gym, or you're lucky and you got some heavy weights, a pair of dumbbells, that. But the majority of us have got very light dumbbells and not even all like resistance bands, and to maintain the muscle will be very hard. You won't lose your muscle, but it will go eventually if it carries on for 6 months, 12 months. We don't know. That's the whole point in this virus. We do not know. Even when the lockdown's over, gyms might still not be open, you know, because obviously it's quite high risk of infection. You know, obviously people touching dumbbells all the time, and all so on and so on. So bulking, I would say yes, getting that food in will keep you more healthier in a way, because you're getting your food in. It will maintain your muscle. You can still do workouts, body workouts, or just lift anything you can to keep that muscle in. A lot of food will benefit from it, because it will give you a lot of energy to do greater workouts. The downside of bulking is, if you're gonna, as we're on lockdown, you can get demotivated a lot sitting around, so you're not going to be burning off as many calories. You're not going to be walking about as much, obviously, if you're not working. And also, when you usually are not doing anything, the first thing you go into is binge eating. When you're sitting around watching TV all day, you know, you can't work out all day, but you got the cupboards free and you just feel like you need food, and you could bulk the wrong way. This will lead to getting fat, and then what will happen is, when you do get back to the gym, you'll have a lot of body fat, and it'll take you a long time to lose that body fat just to get back to what you was like before obviously the virus happened. So bulking, in a way, if you've got the weights, I would suggest yes, do it. Bulking, if you've got good set of weights, which you can get your muscles working good properly, you know, you're hitting that 6 to 10, 6 to 12 rep range, then bulk, because you're challenging the muscles a lot more like you would be at the gym. If you haven't got heavy weights and you're just using body weights or resistance bands, do not bulk, because you're not going to burn off as many calories. Yes, you are going to work the muscle, but it's not really going to benefit you, because the workouts are so light. You're not doing nothing but getting a pump, so it's not really going to be beneficial for the actual calories you're consuming. Next is the topic that is most close to my heart, and that is cutting or dieting. or shredding, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, I was in this predicament when the whole lockdown came, and I didn't know if I should carry on, because we didn't know if it was going to last a couple of weeks, a month, and the show could have restarted, or I could have just carried on to see what I wanted to look like. The reason I say do not cut is the benefits are don't weigh up as much as the negatives, because yes, you all look brilliant. At this time period, we are lacking motivation. A lot of people are probably getting depressed, and if you have got a target to lose weight, you've got something to keep you motivated, and it's great for that. And obviously the end results, you're going to have something to look at and be happy about. But if you're thinking about cutting, you got to also think of the amount of negatives there is. Because you are cutting, you're going to be on a reduced calorie diet, so you're going to be fatigued a lot more, you're going to be weaker, grouchy, and with lockdown as well, you're going to go insane, right? Your workouts don't really matter as much, because you can do a lot of high repetitions and sets to keep the muscles there, which should be fine. But if you think about the negatives and how you feel when you are cutting, if you've ever been on a diet, your immune system is not as strong when you're on a diet, when you're cutting, because the calories and nutrients are not as much as you would be bulking or maintaining. So you are probably at a higher risk. If you caught the virus, your immune system is not going to be strong enough to actually fight it, and you could get seriously ill, and really is looking good worth getting ill, you know. So I really wouldn't suggest doing a cut at this time, because it's not worth it, just for no one to see it, basically, because you are still stuck at home. There's too many health risks involved, especially around this time with a virus that could attack you. The final one is the one that I suggest doing, and it is maintaining your diet. You'll have a maintenance level. Everybody has a maintenance level, and that's basically a level where you don't put on weight and you don't lose weight, you know. And I suggest doing this because it's the easiest and most comfortable. There is more benefits to it than there is negatives. The bonus part of it is bulking costs a lot of money because you've got to eat more, and also you won't be putting any weight on, so you can enjoy yourself a bit more. You don't have to worry about getting all the meals in. It's better than cutting because you won't be starving, you won't have to worry about health risks, you won't be tired, you won't be grouchy, you won't get any weaker. You'll be as strong as you are normally as a normal person, so workouts will be good, and you will look good as well, because if you're maintaining your calories at a maintenance level and you're eating healthy, there is no reason why you still can't get shredded. There's no reason why you still can't lift heavy weights, and there's no reason why you still can't gain muscle. But if you don't eat the junk food, you will get in shape. It doesn't matter. You don't have to cut to get in shape. All you need to do is cut the fat out of your diet, and eventually you'll burn the fat off on a maintenance level, and you will get a six-pack. You know, everybody says you need to be in a deficit, you know, to look good. No, you don't. You can look good on a maintenance. It's all what you eat. If you eat the right foods and healthy foods, most people don't. That's why they don't ever see a six-pack, because they're eating junk food, processed food, which is covering the muscles with fat. You take all that out, and trust me, I know this. I am in my 30s and I've always stayed around maintenance level. I did a bulk before I started cutting, and I lost my six-pack. As soon as I started cutting, and I was cutting at a maintenance for the first couple of months, my six-pack came back quite quickly, because obviously I wasn't eating no junk food, because my bulk was a bit of both, because I struggle to actually bulk. I find it hard to get calories in, but when I was on my diet and cutting for the show, couple of months of eating clean food, and you saw the results. It all depends on what you do as a job, how active you are, you know, and how much cardio do, you know. So just put that into make sure you get that all sorted out as well, because you can eat your maintenance level in calories, but if you're going and running 5 miles a day, obviously you're going to burn off quite a few calories anyway. So if I was going to choose anything to do over this lockdown, it would be maintain a maintenance diet. What your maintenance level is, that's all you need to do, because it's the safest, it's the most convenient, you're going to feel happy, and in these times you need to feel the most happiest. And also, you're not going to lose no muscle mass, we're not going to gain much on lockdown, you know. We're not going to get PBs at this time, like I said, unless you're one of them lucky people who've got a home gym. So all we need to do now is maintain ourselves, try and eat healthy, and get in the best shape we can, what we've got. And if it's just home workouts, you know, full body workouts with squats and press ups and sit ups and pull ups, then that'll do, you know, as long as you do it and do a good set of 4 or 5 sets, you know, 15 reps, you know, for each one, you'll be fine. You know, it will keep the muscle until we go back to gyms, and gyms are still open, you know, and the gyms are open again. Yeah, but if you stop working out and think, oh, I can't be bothered, nothing will happen to me, trust me, it takes a long time to get back into the gym. Just think, when was the last time you was ill and you was off for 2 weeks out of the gym, and then you go back to the gym? It takes a good week, 2 weeks to get even back to normal after that, because your body's not used to it. So think about having 2 months off at the gym, lifting nothing. Like I say, body workouts, if that's all you've got, just do them. You know, stick something on your back, you know, get a backpack, put some weights in there, put some rocks in your backpack and do press ups. You know, you don't need a bench, because you're lifting your body weight plus maybe 20 kg of body weight, so you're pressing basically 60-70 kg there, you know, straight away. So just think about if you're going to think about bulking or thinking about cutting, you know, is it really worth it at this point? Of course, food shortages as well. You know, I know for a fact it's really hard to get meat and protein at the moment. So bulking, I know you spend a hell of a lot of money on meat. It might be hard to actually get the meat, you know, and I just think personally that maintaining at a normal level is the best for this time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe if you liked it. And, you know, we just got to do the best we can. Anyway, I'll see you next time.
Let's go!